It's playoff time. That's right. Playoff time is here and it starts today and it's very exciting. This is it, people. We are down to the best 4 teams in the league. None of the other bakwas matters. None of the other, oh, maybe next year. Maybe we bought wrong in the auction. Maybe we Forget it. Forget it. Jump. You talk amongst yourselves right now because my attention is fully focused on the top of the class. These are our best students. This is position number 1 versus position number 2. It is Gujarat Titans versus the Rajasthan Royals in the most exciting cricket league in the world. This is Fan Doosra. My name is Tommy Sandhu, and we are brought to you by Rario.com. Rario is the home of NFTs from the cricketing world. That is non-fungible trades from the cricketing world. You can own moments in cricket, digital moments. Then you can trade them. You can make money from them. You could buy other moments, and you could be well and truly immersed into the cricketing world in a way like nobody else. This is an example of an NFT. These are the kind of things that you could own. Have a look.
Now it's a full toss, and he's got that away. He's got that away for 4. That's what happens. Suddenly the batsman decides when you've got someone like AB de Villiers, he says, right, I'm going to move around a bit and just think about boundaries. He's got his 5th 4.
That shot, that very clever shot, drops the right knee, gets down, boom, knocks it behind him. That you could own by AB de Villiers. You could own that. Or shots similar to that, or catches, or specific bowls, all by going onto Rario.com. They're all available there, and then you can trade in it. Get into the NFT world, people. This is the future. And if you do it today, if you sign up at Rario, you get a free NFT. Right, I've not said that many times before this season, but you do. You get a free NFT. Just go there, sign up. It takes 60 seconds. I'll show you how a little later on. But can we just focus on the biggest match for these 2 teams of the season so far? Rajasthan Royals versus Gujarat Titans. Number 1 versus number 2. They've battled their way to the top spots. Hence, they're part of this Qualifier 1. The last time they met, let me remind everybody, they've only met once this season. GT won by 37 runs. Harshit, your captain, Mr. Pandya, was key in that game. Does that give you a little bit of confidence going to this one? You've beaten them once before. You can do it again.
Yeah, like as you mentioned, Hardik Pandya scored very big, around 90 odds runs. And also we have seen Yash Dayal getting 3 wickets and Loki Ferguson as well against RR. So we are in a pretty comfortable position against them. And the way they were tumbled out on 155, so there is no pressure on us as such.
Yeah, and it's not just Pandya, which we'll talk about a bit more in a minute. David Miller was key in that game. Manohar was key in that game. Have you got the players to do this again, Kevin?
Yes, certainly. I think so. Our players and our team will draw confidence from the game that we won when we played RR the last time. So that will definitely give us the edge in this game. But having said that, we shouldn't be too complacent. I know we won't because it's a big game. Top 2 teams, both of them deserve to be to play the qualifier 1. So it will be a equal game for both of them. Like it would be a toughly fought contest, as I would say.
Aman, is it not strange to think it's all going to be over? This time next week, it's done. Well and truly done. The winner of this game goes through to the final in Ahmedabad on the 29th, which is the Sunday. That's it. In 5 days. 5 days, it's over.
Yeah, absolutely. And so excited as a Royal fan, because as a Royal fan, what we have been experiencing over the years is, trolls and taunts and everything on, not only on social media, when you go someone and you say that you support Rajasthan Royals, that man is like, oh man, what a choice. So yeah, proving every critic wrong in this tournament so far and hoping to do well in the playoffs as well. So spirits up high.
Okay, spirits are high. Ronak, what does it mean for Rajasthan Royals fans to be in the final next week?
I mean, to be honest, it hasn't even sunk in yet because it's been quite a while since we have qualified for the top four. So to be honest, like unlike a Chennai fan or a Mumbai fan, we really don't know how this feels like, And by the time we reach the finals, it will actually sink in, and hopefully that happens. And as you mentioned, I think it will get over in 5 days. But as an RR fan, I really, really don't want the season to get over because we are playing some fabulous cricket, and I just want to see this team playing over and over again. I think it's going to be a great contest today because Rajasthan and Gujarat are two teams which have been involved in some nail-biting contests this season. I think last over finishes, last ball finishes, both teams are sort of seen that. So I think it's going to be a really, really good contest today.
Who do you think it means more to, Ronak? Does it mean more for Rajasthan to prove themselves, like you say, like Aman said, after all the criticisms, or does it mean more to a brand new team to this league to prove themselves going forward?
Definitely Rajasthan, primarily because when you see the Gujarat team as well, I think they have overachieved to quite some extent. Because to be honest, if we would have asked people before the start of the tournament if Gujarat would be in the top four, I don't think so many people would have said that. So I really think Gujarat have had a very, very good season. And even if they don't end up winning the trophy, I think they can hold their heads high because they've had a fantastic season when no one expected to. For Rajasthan, I think it's been the first year in 2008, and after that, we have seen so many lows, so many heartbreaks that I think we need this season, not only for the franchise, but even for players like Sanju Samson, Josh Butler, who've been associated with the team. I think this is something which is to us, and we want the win more than maybe all other teams except a Bangalore. So it's Bangalore and Rajasthan who have been the most heartbroken teams of IPL, and I think we would want it more than Gujarat and Lucknow.
And actually, okay, Harshit, I saw you smiling when he said you've overachieved this season. What does that mean?
Well, we can't describe like what is overachieving. For them, it might be like GT is coming to the playoffs. That might be overachieving. For us, Rajasthan qualifying might be overachieving. So we can't measure that on a particular scale. But like as he clear mentioned, like people won't have expected. That's not the case. See, the brand of cricket played nowadays, right? There is no weak or we can say strong side. Definitely, the choice of players matters a lot. But that's what Gujarat Titans have proved wrong, right? There were many fingers pointed on us when Hardik Pandya was made the captain. There were questions on his fitness, his consistency, but he has certainly proved everyone wrong with his bowling as well. He has scored good 3, 4, 50 plus run knocks. So, and that's a key part for Team India as well if we look forward after the IPL as well. So it won't be justice if we say like we have overachieved. And of course, a new team coming in the IPL winning the trophy will be a great thing. So let's see.
Okay, the debutants winning it. I mean, I see you smiling away. Hold a minute. Is this game even going to happen? It's raining in Kolkata.
Yeah, I just had a word with one of my cousins who belongs from Kolkata, and he's going to watch the match today live. And he said that it was raining in afternoon, and it's not raining now. So that's the latest news that we have come up with, that it was raining in the afternoon. So yeah, just can't just hoping for the best to happen, and rain gods, they don't kind of prefer us, neither did do they did in 2019 when we needed to win just one match against RCB, and the rain was, yeah. So yeah, hopefully we get a fighting chance to win this, but yeah, can't see what happened.
Okay, they've got full covers. I know they've got full covers in at the Eden Gardens. So the gardens are literally being watered right now. They're trying to water those gardens, but they've got full covers on. And I hear from the experts involved in the pitch conditions, they're saying the drainage is excellent at Eden as well. So all going well. I think the rain should ease off now. But I've just found out as well, there's a 60% chance of rain between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. So I don't know quite what that means or how they get around that, but we'll see. If this game does go ahead, it's going to be very exciting. Right, Kevin, 10 wins, 4 losses this season. Harshit briefly mentioned the captain, Hardik Pandya's form and what it's been like. Just want to hear your thoughts, Kevin, on how your captain's done.
I think, in all fairness, Hardik Pandya deserves the credit because when right after the auction, I think no one gave us a chance to qualify for the playoffs, as Harshit mentioned. But despite of all the critics, we have qualified, and not just qualified. We are the top team of the table, and we are playing the qualifier one. So a lot of credit should go to Hardik, because the way a captain backs his players and gives the motivation, and the way captain leads from the front is very important for the success of their side. And I think Hardik has done a decent job to take his team through.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, and they are sitting at the top for a reason. What will he be saying right now in the dressing rooms or to the troops, Harshit? What will he be saying to everybody?
I think there should not be any much of discussion like whether it's a playoff or a normal league match. The thing is, the each player is known for their specialized things, right? Rashid Khan is a good bowler. We have seen him playing a role of all rounder. A bit of expectations from Shuman Gill to get in touch, but like all the players have played this kind of cricket, and there should not be as such pressure of like being in a playoff, and they should play to their capacity and just play their individual roles, like which roles are assigned to them.
Do you think so? Do you think you wouldn't kind of mention the playoffs? Do you kind of say, right, carry on as you are? Or do you go, right, boys, this is it. This is playoff time now. No room for error. And put that slight bit of playoff pressure on, Kevin. What would you do?
No, actually, I would say that again, if things we keep things simple like we have been throughout the season, then I think we got a better chance, because our coach itself, Ashish Nehra, is someone who keeps things very very light, and as the players have mentioned, that there is no stress, absolutely chilled out atmosphere in the dressing room. That actually gives clarity for players to just go out there and play their natural game and just enjoy it. And if they play it up to their potential, the results will definitely come.
What's been so amazing, I think, about GT is there's like it's like an evolving platform of who's going to be the star that day. So, it's it might be Hardik. Oh, the next day, it's Miller. Oh, it might be somebody else. You've got so many people that step up when they need to. Like anybody can be the star. What does that say about the squad, Harshit? What does that say about the kind of team you've got?
Like I would like to give an example on that. That's not a comparison with RR, but just in case we have seen Josh Butler playing a top-notch cricket, right? There is no comparison on that, and we won't do that. But so when the player of this caliber plays like wins the match single-handedly, sometimes team gets too much dependent on him. We have seen like when Butler has not fired, I won't say RR has not played the match well, but they have certainly struggled to play, and that has been a good thing for GT. Like we are not purely dependent on either Shubman Gill or beat Hardik Pandya or Rashid Khan and Miller. So each day there has been a rising star for our team, and they have take the responsibility for which they are selected in the team, and they have just helped us to sail out from the storms and win the match.
Yeah. No, I agree. And Aman, on that note, you really are playing an 11-man squad here. There's not, like he said, it's not one or two stars. You got to take them all out.
Yeah, absolutely. And just as Harshit mentioned, we are not just depending on Josh, but we are depending on Josh Butler. But yeah, at the same time, I think that kind of was good for us because after Josh lost his form, we kind of knew what our squad's potential, and we saw then Yashasvi Jaiswal performing to his best and Sanju giving some valuable runs and Hitmeyer at the end is doing good. So yeah, that's what makes us a good 11 strong squad, and hopefully all the 11 players put up a good show today against them.
Yeah, they're gonna need to. Ronak, you mentioned Sanju there. How's your captain done? How's Sanju Samson done this season?
I think he's done fantastically well. I can go out and say that he's been the best captain of this season so far, primarily for the fact that he's made the best use of the resources that's available to him. You can see that the number 7 spot was a big weakness for us coming in, and I really thought that would cost us the top 4 spot. But the way that he's utilized Ashwin, making him a floater, making him a finisher, that has been really important. Secondly, again, the 5th bowler was a big concern for us, but the way he's rotated his bowlers, use Chahal as one of the death bowlers, use him whenever there was a particular matchup favoring us. He's really marshaled the troops really well, because with the kind of weaknesses we had, with a seventh batter missing and with a fifth bowler missing, the only way we could have sorted this out was the captain using his resources to the best possible way. And Sanju Samson has done that tremendously well. Even when you see Obed McCoy, he's used his weakest bowler in the best possible phase so that he does not leak runs, and he settles in and he controls the game there. So I think his captaincy has improved a lot, and I think that has also been because players like Ashwin, players like Butler are around him, which wasn't the case last season where he didn't have too many senior players around him. But this season, with Sangakkara also coming in, with Ashwin, Chahal, two great minds. I think Ashwin, Chahal are two great cricketing minds besides the skills that they have with the ball, and that has really helped Samson win matches with captaincy alone.
No, I agree, and I can see smiling along and agreeing with all of that. Who else? Okay. When you look at Rajasthan's play, I'm just thinking again. I'm thinking really as a neutral, and I think back to the whole season, not just one or two individual moments or games. Hence why I said about GT. There's a different star every week. It's almost like the same movie, the same cast, but there's another star. Like, oh no, they're the leading lady, they're the leading man. They're going to beat the bad guy up today. It's like different stars come out. But I genuinely will say, Rajasthan Royals plays some of the most exciting cricket I've ever seen. I mean, full on, entertaining cricket. When they're playing, it's just joyous to watch. There's something about this squad that is, like I said, is so entertaining, Aman.
Yeah, absolutely. And just one of the examples can be playing Ashwin at 3. Now, you can call it a kind of change in the batting lineup, and you can call it a smart decision as well as you can call it a fool decision when you have Sanju at number 3. But that has somehow worked out for us, because Ashwin coming at number 3, then it gives a kind of freedom to him to go and express himself. And he's been good as a batter. That previous innings against CSK has been really valuable for us, which got us the match in our hands. So yeah, really kind of interesting. And they have been doing this for a while. In the previous seasons also, we have seen so many changes in the squad. They bring in so many different players, and hopefully this time we have not made that many changes, which has eventually caused us to be in the playoffs. So yeah, wishing for no more changes and just going straight away.
Okay, no more changes though. But Ronak, what do you need to do specifically to take apart GT? I'm going to ask you guys the same question as well. They're a great side. They've got a deep squad. Who has to perform for you to take these guys apart?
Before that, I think more than any other match, the toss here will be very crucial, primarily because GT loves chasing, and they have won most of their matches chasing, and they have lost, I think, 3 matches defending. Whereas on the other hand, Rajasthan are equipped with batting first and winning matches by batting first. So I think both teams like to do opposite things. So whoever wins the toss will get to do whatever his preferred options are. So that will be critical. What we need to do is just play fearless cricket again. I don't think so we need to change much. We just need to play to our strengths. There are certain key players in GT where we need to sort of negate, like Rashid being one. He's like a threat for us, and I think he's had a good record against Butler, Samson as well. So Rashid is one threat that I will take 4 overs, 24 runs, no wickets, and I'll be very happy with that, and target the death bowlers there. That is one. And secondly, what can hurt us is something like an explosiveness of a Hardik Pandya or a Tewatia. I mean, I expect a freak inning by one of the GT players, which might take us apart. But besides that, if we just keep on doing the right things and luck plays a bit on our hands and we win a toss for a change, I think that will really set us up.
Okay, toss is key. And actually, we should really give that man his dues. Just before we get into what you've got to do to win against Rajasthan, Kevin, tell me a bit about Tewatia and what a season he's had.
Yes, he's been fantastic throughout the season because nobody expected him to go to play and such an important innings, because right when he went up to 8 or 9 crores in the auction, many people questioned the GT auction strategy, that why did they go so big on Rahul Tewatia. But he has certainly proved the critics wrong. He has played very good innings. He has been very impressive. He has hardly been used with the ball this season, but with his batting, he has been absolutely spot on. He has finished the games for us, and the clarity of role that Ashish Nehra and the team management has given him I think that is very crucial, and that has actually helped him. That if you are a finisher, you go in after 10, 12, 14 overs, just hit it, play your game, and the clarity of role has really helped Rahul Tewatia and the squad.
Yeah, he's been great. It's been so good to watch. Harshit, okay, I'll ask you the same question I asked those guys. What have GT got to do to take apart a quite fierce, a very hungry Rajasthan Royals?
Well, as Ronak mentioned, the toss can play a vital role because if the rain also stops, we can expect rain at any moment in the match. And we all have seen like how Duckworth Lewis can spoil the game, as well as if the outfield are wet, and like if we get a chance to bowl first. So we know like Rajasthan is a quality spinner in terms of Rujvendra Chahal and Ashwin, and they can face issue while gripping the ball and pitching that on the good line and length. So that can be a strength for us if we can avoid that particular part. And also the threat from Rajasthan can be Butler. We all know how he has done so far in the whole tournament. And see, though we all support other teams, but certainly when it comes to cricket, Butler has like made every cricket lover his friend. So that has been the brand of cricket he has played. So if we can get rid of him in the early overs, say it in power play, and later we can control the tail end of the Rajasthan, maybe it can be Hitmeyer or Parag, we can certainly be in the game.
No, yeah, I actually agree. And actually, Josh Butler, I think the highest run scorer of the season so far, if I'm not right, if I'm not incorrect, and 3 centuries. 3? Has he got over 100? Come on. Unbelievable. Hi to Marishi Agarwala, who says, wish RR win the toss. Hey, everybody wants to win the toss. Shrikant says, what are the weather conditions? We touched upon the weather conditions. We said that it's according to Aman's cousin or Aman's friend. Is it your friend or cousin?
He's my cousin, and by the way, Marishi Agarwala, she's my mother. She's just witnessing the whole show.
Hello, Marishi. Hello, G. Is she in the other room then? Is she in the other room right now?
Yeah,
she's in the other room, but she's messaging on YouTube right now. If you want to bring her in, you can bring her in. It's a family affair. I'm not bothered. It's up to you.
No. All right.
No. Tell me, I'm chilling with the boys. You know what I mean? I don't want mum hanging around. All right, okay, I get it. I'm just saying, hello, mum. Hope you're good. Okay, well then, in which case, I know you do really wish that RR win the toss. The conditions are that it's not raining right now, according to Aman's cousin or Marishi's nephew, whatever he might be. But there's a chance of rain between 6 and 9 p.m. So a chance of rain in the next few minutes. Quite a 60% chance of rain. Hi to Shrikant. Hi to Varun, who says, come on, Ban Parag, halabol. Okay, there's lots of noise going on for those guys. Okay. Who are your Rario players? Kevin, who's the Rario player for you? For GT?
It's going to be Rashid Khan, and one tactic which I would love to see today is that we have seen generally Josh Butler in his first few balls, like first 8 to 10 balls, he likes to take his time, assess the pitch, and then unleash himself. So maybe if Hardik can give 1 over, like maybe the 4th, 5th, or 6th, 1 over of Rashid Khan, then maybe that would be a surprise package. And if Butler tries to attack him, maybe that is when we can catch the big fish.
Yeah, you want to get the big Butler fish. Want to kick his Butler. That's what you want to do. And Ronak, who's your Rario player?
Them, Rashid, I'll agree.
Who's yours? Sorry, who's the Rario player for
Rajasthan? Chahal, definitely. Gujarat, I mean, the key player will be Rashid.
Oh, okay, for good. Okay, he knows it as well. But who is the official Rario player? Who have we partnered up with? I'll put it up on the screen. There you go. Oh, yeah, Prasidh Krishna. There you go. Most dot balls this season. That's a good stat to have under his belt. Prasidh Krishna, brilliant.
Yes, I think the most maidens as well this season. 3 maidens, I think, if I'm not wrong.
That's incredible stats. You guys are both. Both teams are packing some serious players now. As we're getting into the best of the best. Hi to the Sports Breakdown team. Good to have you with us. Who says RR are going to the finals. Hopefully Josh Butler can get back into form, and hopefully Hetmeyer can fire as well. We'll see. We'll see who turns up on the day. You just cannot write off a team like GT at all. They've all got so many superstars. You see how RR. You guys are picking your stars. Oh, we hope Josh performs. Hetmeyer with GT. Literally, it could be one of about 7 or 8 people that could be the hero of the day, which is what's so dangerous. It's great. I love this league, man. I love this stuff. Okay, We're going to get into fighting talk straight after I show you how you can sign up to Rario. This is what I did, and this is what you should be doing now. It's so easy. You type in your email address first of all. This is it. This is step one. Email address. You can all do that. And then once you've filled that one in, you go down to the line below and you type in your username. I'm going with Big Tom. And then you put in your password. Make this unique to yourself, something that you're going to remember. And you have officially got yourself into the site. Then, of course, you've got to make sure you're not a robot by typing in the code. You hit submit. You wait for the email to come into your inbox and you confirm it. That's it. Just a quick question, right? Oh, by the way, yeah, go do that. Go do that at Rario.com right now. Rario.com is the place to go. In a way, I know that because of the format of the IPL is the way it is, these two top teams play each other and then third and fourth get a chance to get in on the action. But really, this is the final. These are the two best teams in the league. So this is like final part A. Would you not? I mean, there should be a moment of pride, Aman, that you take from being second spot in the league. If this was the Football Premier League, you'd be second in the league. That's it. There would be no playoff thing. But this is just how the format is done, right?
Absolutely, it feels so special, in one of the best leagues, one of the best franchisee leagues in the world, and you are, proving out to be second on the points table, and you have sealed that spot. And even Lucknow Super Giants, they gave us a tough fight, but at last we anyhow managed to seal that top two spot, and which has eventually, given us a lot of they have this system has less, it has decreased our pressure, because when in playoffs it's basically each match is do or die, but here all we need to do is one match, we have to win it, and even if we lose, then we get another chance. So yeah, just liking the way IPL has introduced this format, and hopefully more franchisee leagues will get inspired from it and will incorporate in there too.
Yeah, exactly. And Harshit, somewhere deep down, does it feel like you've won the league already? You're at the top spot?
It will be more of being overconfident. So it's not like we have already won the league. But yeah, I'm certainly happy the way team has performed. At the moment, like when odds were against us, like the critics were against us, and complete management of Gujarat Titans, including Ashish Nehra, had a young team to groom and to build a team of that caliber who can retain the top spot and reach to the qualifiers.
But the fact that the final, Kevin, is going to be held in Ahmedabad for the Gujarat Titans. I'm sorry, I know this is not what Ronak and Aman want to hear, but that kind of stuff you can't make up. The debut time, debut season, that amplifies things somewhat, doesn't it?
Correct, absolutely. And I think it's a perfect opportunity for our side, Gujarat Titans, to win today's game and qualify for the final, because it's in the home city, the biggest stadium in the world. And I think nothing can get bigger than that, than playing in front of the home Gujarati crowd in a packed stadium on Sunday.
God, you know what? I got goosebumps just thinking about it. Just thinking about what that roar as those players come out. Whoever they are in that final, whoa, that's going to be something else. Okay, on to fighting talk. Who's going to do it on behalf of Rajasthan Royals? Who'll be giving the big fighting talk?
I'll do it, yeah.
Ronak, lovely stuff. I think we can all have a little go at it. But Ronak is up against, who is it, Kevin or Harshit?
I can do that.
Yeah, Harshit will do it. Both very laid back. It's a battle of the laid backness out of these two. But okay, we'll go with Harshit. We'll go with you first. At the top of my screen. Your 30 seconds. Come on then. Potentially, maybe for the last time ever, Harshit. So give it all you got. Your time starts now.
Yeah, so thank you, Tommy. And just to explain to RR what we can do, we have already shown them a trailer in the league match. Hardik Pandya single-handedly got the match to us, and they lost the match with 155 on loss of 9 wickets. So they might be getting their nightmares as soon as they discover like they are going against GT in the qualifiers. And we already have our bags packed and tickets are done for the Ahmedabad from Kolkata. So yeah, better we prepare for the finals without thinking much about this match.
They've already packed. Bags are packed. They're ready. They've beaten you before. They're going to do it again. Ronak, Your 30 seconds starts now. Go for it.
So I won't talk about the teams because both of us have done well to reach here. My logic is a bit different. The one thing that Gujaratis love and are expert as is business, which is making money. Now you tell me, what better business than having not one, but 2 matches of Gujarat Titans played in Ahmedabad in front of the home crowd. As Tommy mentioned, goosebumps. Kevin mentioned nothing can get better. The crowd cheering Avade, Avade. Now that's some spectacle and business experience for the fans in IPL. And this can only happen if Gujarat loses today and then they play 2 matches in front of their own stadium, cheering for them. You get that, you take that, you get your goosebumps, you play 2 matches in front of a crowd, and you'll be happy with that. So all the best to crowd, all the best to Avade, all the best to Gujarat.
I love it. Very good. Ronak, are you Gujarati? That's good business sense, that is. So you got to lose today and then come back and play again. Okay, right. That's what he wants to happen. That's very good. Makes very good sense. Actually, that's a better story. That is a better story.
If play 2 matches in front of a crowd rather than just one. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Wow. The vada pavs and the pani puris will be selling like and the doklas will be going like crazy that day. I tell you what, those guys are going to make some money. Marvelous, everyone. Aman, did you want to add anything to the proceedings? What do you want to say for your side?
Yeah, absolutely loved how Ronak just gave it back to Gujarat, and absolutely playing 2 matches against your home crowd will definitely be a treat for not only for the players but for the fans as well. But Rajasthan Royals fans, even if you go to any place in the world, you will find them, and we as Rajasthan Royals fans, we don't make any less. We are not less than anyone, and even in between of Avade, you will get to hear Halla Bol. So no matter it's today's match in the Kolkata or it's at in the finals at Ahmedabad, we will cheer our loudest to Halla Bol. So yeah, spirits up high, and we'll defeat you today. Halla Bol.
Hey, good stuff. Kevin, I think we're going to be hearing Halla De or Ava Ball. It's going to be a combination of all of it going on. So what do you want to add to things, Kevin, just before we wrap things up?
Yes, like Ronak mentioned that it's an opportunity for us to play 2 games at a stadium in Ahmedabad, but definitely we'll prefer to play only the one on Sunday because like you said that if you have only one girlfriend, that's good. The one you can't have 2 girlfriends. That won't be much exciting. So we'll play only one game, and that's why we are winning tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. The 2 girlfriend thing, it's debatable. Depends if they get. No, okay, I won't get into the details of that one because Mrs. Agarwal is watching. Okay, G. All right. Listen, thank you, boys, so much. I'm very, very excited. I'm sure you are about today's game. There's going to be a lot of pressure on the players. We hope it's a good, safe, happy game of cricket. And everybody just plays to the best of their ability and may the best team win. It's GT versus RR in the first game of the playoffs, and it's going off in just under an hour's time. Let's hope the rain holds out and Kolkata clouds clear for a game of class cricket. There you go. That's a lot of season case. Kolkata clouds clear for a day of classy cricket. Try and say that with a vada pav in your mouth. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.